There are certain router bits that I use more than other router bits, same as all the rest of you. And in those ones that I use all the time, I'm willing to spend a bit more and get a higher quality bit. Timbecon have recently brought in the Freud range of router bits and some saw blades. And time again in tests, the Freud router bits are coming up as just some of the best in the world. Now obviously you are going to pay a bit more for that, but what you're getting is a bit that's sharper out of the box for a much cleaner finish, and that stays sharper throughout its life, which is a much longer life than a cheaper router bit might be. So for something that I use all the time, a cleaner finish and a longer lasting bit means I can easily justify a more expensive bit. So I've got some black butt here that I'm going to run a couple of these blades through. It's not a terribly exciting demonstration, but all you're going to see is just the quality of that finish. All of the Freud blades are made in Italy. They are an incredibly high quality blade. The carbide is very strong. Ultimately, you're just getting a really high quality cutting tool. I chose to run this piece of recycled black butt through the router bit because it is very tough Australian hardwood timber, and it's also quite splintery. You can see here on the edge the amount of tear out that you can get if you are not careful or if you're trying to take too much material off. But this router bit took a beautiful clean pass on here. There's no chatter. There's a whole bunch of like gum vein and other feature in here that was retained and still looks intact, which is nice. So this is a triple blade flush trimming bit, and it has done a stunning job. Again, I mean, this means I'm not having to sand or plane off chatter, which saves me time. It retains exact dimensions that I'm trying to reach if I'm, you know, pattern following using this bit or following a template. It means I'm not then losing half a mil with sanding or planing. You know, these are things that for the speed of the jobs I'm able to produce make a difference. Anytime I don't have to sand is good time well spent. So for me, the cost of a bit like this, because I use it all the time, is easily justified by the time I save. So, you know, you might not go out and change all of your router bits over to, you know, one of the world-class router bits, but the ones that you use all the time, next time you chip a tooth on one of your cheapies, invest in something better, and you know, it'll save you time in the long run. It'll last you a lot longer too. We have a range of Freud bits here. I also have this little pattern following bit which comes in a 1/4 inch shank instead of a 1/2 inch. There's a whole bunch more. We'll be doing some more videos on them as part of the router bit series, and you'll also be seeing some videos on the Freud saw blade range as well if you stick around the channel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and there's more information on the Freud range just down below. See you next time.